The websites that we are currently building are based on the Bootstrap framework. The elements of these websites are designed such that the content can be appealing and easily readable in all devices, regardless of display size. Notice as we change the width, the size of the text changes, presentation of image changes, and different sections will stack on top of others. The core of this is the Bootstrap Grid, composed of columns of differing widths embedded in rows. Each column is measured in widths, and the total width of the screen is 12 units wide. For example, at the top of this page, we have 3 columns, each 4 units wide. Notice as we narrow the page, they will eventually stack on top of each other. To make it easy to create and edit such grid-based pages for your website, we have created the Grid Editor. This adds a third option to the Content Editor, such that you can add a simple page, a link to a resource, or a complex grid page. To add a grid page, click on the Add Grid button. After you add a grid page, the editor will come up with a default grid made up of 1 row with 2 columns. As a brief tour, let's go over the basic part of the editor. In the upper right are the main controls. These allow you to return to the menu, edit as HTML, preview, or save and publish. And it's important to save frequently because any work you do editing below is lost until it is saved. In the upper left are a series of buttons that allow you to add rows. Each button is a common arrangement of columns, such as 4-8, which would be a narrow left column of width 4 with a wider right column of width 8. The row controls allow you to manipulate an individual row. There's a thumb that allows you to grab and move it around. There's a plus that allows you to add new columns. The column controls are all in blue. There's a thumb to be able to grab and move a column around. There are plus and minus buttons to allow you to change the width of columns. There's a delete button that allows you to remove a column. And there's the Add Editable Region button, which allows you to add an editable region which can be any of a variety of things. It can be text or HTML content, or any of a variety of controls that are integrated with the MemberLeap system. That includes calendar, news feed, and a variety of other things, and a growing number of features. Let's add an HTML section. After you add an HTML section, all you have to do is click into the space, and it's a WYSIWYG editor that allows you to edit any text that you like. With the familiar controls to allow you to change fonts, if you want to add other features, such as a calendar, add an editable region and click in the new content area, then select calendar for the element type. And a form will pop up to allow you to select from a variety of different options to determine how that calendar will appear. After you've made some changes, go ahead and save those changes. Clicking on this preview button will bring you back to the grid editor. If you have further questions about how to use the grid page editor or need help with the grid, please contact us.